Hello, everybody. This is Pete Drexler from PetePlan@gmail.com, and I'm an agent for Boardwalk Travel Agency, and today I'm here to talk to you about the DAS, or the Disability Access Service at Walt Disney World. My family, my wife and I have my youngest son who is disabled and is really, especially within the parks, is confined to a wheelchair, and he has problems waiting in a queue. He's actually, to be honest with you, he's better at it than a lot of kids that I have seen, and I'm not talking about just disabled kids. But with that said, we have used the DAS multiple times. I am not an expert at it, but I do play one on TV. Not really. However, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about, one, what it is, and two, how you can access it. Number one is, what is it? It is a program, or it is a service issued by Walt Disney World, and I'm pretty sure Disneyland and all the Disney parks, that allows guests who are disabled, whether it's physically or emotionally or autistically, who would have trouble waiting or standing, waiting in a standardized queue to get a return time, and then wait for that return time, and you have a hour window when your return time starts to be able to access that, much like a and I'm going to use the old school term, fast pass, because I know I'll screw up again later on, and I'll call something MGM or Downtown Disney. Who knows what I'll do. But with that said, it is just a way to help out guests who have limited mobility or other issues to deal with that make it difficult for them to wait in a standardized queue. Okay, so that's what it is. How do you do it? Well, there are two ways. Again, two ways. The first way is to do it online and speak with a cast member online, whether it's 30 to 2 days out from your trip, and they will interview you, and they will ask to see the disabled guests, and they will then get you register you with the DAS program, and then actually even help you pick out your first couple return times. Now, we've never done that, and I don't think we ever will, because sometimes we'll just, like this next week, we're going to Animal Kingdom, and we never know exactly when we're going to access, get there, because we live so close by. We can go, it's kind of a day thing. It's not a long, drawn-out plan. But 30 to 2 days, and if you are within 2 days of your visit, 1 day or 2 days, you need to do it in person. Now, in person, fairly simple. You find the guest relations in each of the parks, and I'm going to tell you where those are in a moment. And then you register in person. The person who is disabled needs to be with them, with you. My wife usually takes my son every time and gets him done. Now, you only need to do it once within every 60 days, and it doesn't matter which park you're in. You're always, if you are eligible for the DAS in one park, you're eligible for it in all parks. So only one time per trip, and it actually shows up on your My Disney experience, to where then you personally can access it and make the return times after that. So now, where are they? In Animal Kingdom, you go through the return gates, and you then go through that little area that has the elephant head on it, and then it's spelled out Animal Kingdom, and you head towards your left, and there is a guest relations lobby. Now, there are other guest relations areas. There's even one before you get to there. There's one outside the park. That usually deals with just dealing with tickets and stuff. However, I'm pretty sure in a pinch you can do it then. But just go to this one, and they'll register up for your DAS. It is off to, as I said, as you get in, it's off to your left, across from a place called Garden Gate Gift Shop. It's also where that area, that Garden Gate Gift Shop, is also where you see Divine every once in a while, especially early in the day. And it is across from that, as you would go towards the lockers across that, in that area. Now, for Hollywood Studios, same thing. You go through the gates, and then it's off to your left, and it is right before you get to that little curio shop that is shaped like a log cabin, and you go in there, and it's the guest relations lobby, and that's where you can register for your DAS. Epcot, guess what? You go through the gates. In this one, you head up towards Spaceship Earth, which is right center there, and you go off to the, you guessed it, the left, and you kind of follow it around until you get to the area where the little the Starbucks coffee area is, and it's in that same building, or it's connected to that same building. It's right before you get to the thing, and it's another guest relations lobby. You can't really miss it. It's off to your left. It's on, if you turn around, you see Spaceship Earth. If you turn to your left, you'll see the thing, and it's labeled, titled Guest Relations. There's usually someone outside kind of directing traffic into it if you need it. If not, you go on. Not too far from the new Creations gift shop, the one that replaced Mouse Gears. May it rest in peace. I miss it. I don't dislike Creations. It's not Mouse Gears. I'm sorry. As I said before, I might call things MGM or Downtown Disney, or whatever. But if I do start talking about the Brooklyn Dodgers instead of the Los Angeles Dodgers, then you can stop me. The last park that we'll talk about is the Magic Kingdom, and guess what? You go through. Magic Kingdom's different to get to. Usually, you have to, if you're driving there, or you go to the TTC, or Ticket and Transportation Center. You go through baggage check and all that fun stuff, and then you get on either the monorail, the ferry, and head over to the Magic Kingdom and go. But you still go through the turnstile where you swipe your card and or your Magic Band and give them your fingernail thing, and then you go on to the front of the Magic Kingdom, where you can see the train station and that. You go either side. You go either to the right or to the left, and you go underneath the train area, and then when you get into Main Street USA, that hub, right, that circle area right there, off to the left is City Hall. It's a white building next to the fire station, and then you go across the little area and you see the barber shop and the Emporium gift shop. But City Hall is where you go and get registered for your DAS. Now, I know that's been a lot of information in a short time. If you ever have any questions that you need answered about Disability Access Service or DAS, contact me at letpeteplan@gmail. Now, letpeteplan is all one word, all lowercase, at gmail.com. And remember, I am an agent for Boardwalk Travel Agency, and we will help you make your next trip, whether you use DAS or not, a magical one. Till next time, have a magical time, and maybe I'll see you in the parks. Remember, Tuesday, I'll be at Animal Kingdom. Goodbye.